Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the only live Monday through Friday lacrosse talk show on the planet. I am your host, Michael Karvelis, and this is Daily Dive. It is Monday, November 17th, 2025. This show begins right about now. I hope that worked. We're gonna try to do that every time. We are live streaming via the airwaves of North American Talk Radio on YouTube and on today's awesome show. How good is Las Vegas actually? As you know, I have them in the playoffs, but have they made enough moves to contend at all, really? I'll break that down. We have a guest, Dawson Nielsen, who has so many hats right now, he should start a store. We're going to talk to him about growing the game in all kinds of different places, including with a new podcast. We'll also talk to him about the NLL upcoming season. And finally, my playoff rank begins with my 8th ranked team. And remember, this week we got 8, 7, 6, 5. We get to number 4 this week on Friday, and then on next Wednesday is when I unveil my number 1 team. But yeah, we're getting close, folks. It's getting late very early. That doesn't even apply there. It's fine. Before we get started, I want to let you know this show is presented by the ticketing platform at natalkradio.com. Head there now to support Natter and Daily Dive and click the Event Tickets tab and search for your favorites National Lacrosse League team. We are very excited for that. It just gives us a little bit of compensation. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's get to our first topic here. Again, we thank you so much for tuning in to Daily Dive. Oh, I also found the preseason scores, so those are fun. They're just scrolling across the screen. I actually shout out to Dave Buchanan, who did the Lord's work between Las Vegas and Buffalo, because their team's social media decided to take a nap the entire weekend. But shout out to Dave for being on the track there. All right. We know, and I've talked about it quite a few times, that Las Vegas has added Mitch Jones. I reported that first, but don't worry about that. I told you guys I'm going to let go of the reporting hat probably sooner than you think. So I reported Mitch Jones. He went to Vegas. Shocker. They also added Chase Fraser of the Buffalo Bandits. And they also added Chris Kluche and defender Tony Malcolm. Now, I do want to get to Chris Kluche first because there was a podcast of sorts. It was a listen interview. I want to see if Dan Dubziak is the guy's name, but I believe he's in the Buffalo area-ish. He's followed me for a while. I didn't realize he got into the podcasting, but he really good interview with Chris Kluche, and I shared it on my page. In fact, if you follow Daily Dive on Twitter, I will go and repost that thing now because it was really awesome. If I can find it right away, there it is. Yeah, so Dan Dubziak, how dare me? But yeah, he had an interview with Chris Kluche, and Chris Kluche was saying, was getting emotional, saying how he wanted to be in Buffalo, and then he said once this new being able to live in market thing happened where they could pay people and compensate them, etc. I don't know how the verbiage works, but you get it. He said he had to strike when the iron's hot, was a quote he used. And again, he also said he was so close to Buffalo that he had a nice family-only wedding, and the only 2 people that showed up that were not family members were Dane and Josh, who were teammates who were technically family anyways. But it's like, that's how close he is with his team. But Vegas was giving him the money. I remember I told you guys there was a random burner account that popped up for, I swear to you, 48 hours. I have the screenshot somewhere in my phone, but I was like, wait a minute. Like, who are you? And then the guy just vanished. It was basically showing what the base, I think, salary was of Mitch, Chase, and Chris. But shout out to Kluche for doing what he does and for loving lacrosse. I'm glad he could be able to get money. I hope that he continues to put in the work. I'm sure he will. Chase Fraser, I believe, is the big domino or the big thing the big chicken that has to hatch, because we know that Chase Frazier can score the highlight reel goals. We know that Frazier has built his career up. He was not some highly touted prospect as far as I know, and was able to, over time, get awesome. If Mitch Jones is your star, and again, we still don't know what happens with Jack Hanna. I hope he's Jason Henderson. There's also a big whataboutism with that, okay? Chase Frazier is a major piece. There's also a goalie revolving door, at least as far as we know. I don't know. I'm not going to predict what happens. I'm saying Landon Kells, Justin Getty, Alex Bouquet, veteran. I remember he had the Barstool thing that was amazing. And of course, Caleb Kahn, the stud rookie. As I think Frick told us last Monday, maybe 2 Mondays ago, whatever it was, some time ago, Frick told us that there was another horse in the stable. I love the way he used that term. Caleb Kahn, is he the difference? Is it right away? And if you do have to switch goalies, I told you guys, if I'm gonna say that bothers Halifax, Vegas wants to make sure their day one goalie is their goalie this year, if they are going to contend. We don't know. How good are they actually? I thought I'd end the first segment by saying this. Dawson Nielsen, I'm not sure if it was the first ranked, but he did, according to what Pat Gregoire calls Dawson's algorithm, Dawson had a strength of schedule thing, Dawson Nielsen. And it was based on a variety of factors, and Vegas was pretty up there in terms of the top easiest schedules. That could help. I know that like Papa Joe has money and stuff like that, but sometimes that doesn't help travel a lot. I think the schedule does help, knowing you might have less travel than other teams. We'll see how that plays a part. What the heck? We'll see how that plays a part moving forward. How good is Las Vegas actually? Stay tuned. But let's talk to Dawson Nielsen on the other side of this break about that algorithm that he built and about other things like loose mesh and Edmonton and all kind of things. Oh, an NLL season preview. A lot of stuff to get to, and we have time. He's also in a special place. That'll be fun. You're watching Daily Dive. Don't go anywhere. Our guest is coming up next.
You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Good morning, Dawson. How are you, sir?
Hey, man, not too bad. How are you?
I'm great. I don't know if the first thing was announced on the notes. Don't worry about it. But we have you as Timber Tiger something or other. Host of Loose Mesh, IL Indoor Writer, new hat, NLL Insider Reporter. I don't know. I just put Insider. And follow you at Dawson J. Nielsen, among other things. But does that look good? Are we good on that?
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, it's all good. You know, we all wear a lot of hats around this league, you know, trying to build this league as much as possible.
Hard.
We all have a huge part of it. Fans, media, players, owners, you know, even the commissioner, he has a huge part of it as well.
Correct. Thank you for joining us, sir. Where are you? I know it's dark, but like it's not like Edmonton dark.
Yeah, I'm in Hawaii. I'm on the island. You know, the big, beautiful land of the USA.
Yeah, okay. Big volcano guy over here.
Yes, yes.
How long are you there for, if you can divulge that information for us?
I'm here for 7 days. Coming out here for vacation. You know,
Goodness.
Tonight we're shooting the podcast for episode 2 for Loose Mesh. So that's a really big guest that's coming on. I'm not going to tease that one. You guys will see that one coming out soon.
Fair enough. Have we done the first? The first episode is available on Spotify and audio stuff. Have we gotten Mr. Editor to release the YouTube files yet or not?
I haven't received it yet. I'll follow up with them today. But yeah, like we're definitely going to be on YouTube. You know, it's one of the platforms that you have to be on in order to grow as a podcast, in my opinion. And this podcast is just starting up right now, but it's been taking a ton of heat, and I'm looking forward to it.
Heat. Okay. I'll take your word. I like that. So let's talk Loose Mesh, because that is the newest endeavor, at least I think. You guys hit on Mitch Jones. I have not listened to the full first episode, but I did. the freaking Steve Toll stuff is going to be fun.
Oh man,
their banter is nuts, man.
I wish, you know, I should honestly put a camera behind me and just record the stuff that doesn't hit the airwaves.
Yeah. It's like
just the stuff that we're just talking about, like before we start recording.
Correct.
I mean, that is pure gold, man. Some of that stuff is just pure gold. The Frick and Tool just going after each other. I'm almost beat red by the time I get onto the podcast, just because I'm laughing so much.
Well, now we know why you look bashful if he starts off the show like, okay, guys, welcome to Loose Mesh. Holy, like crying. Was this your idea? Was it a collective? Like, or can you tell us that? Like, well, how did this start? What was the goals of this whole thing?
Yeah, so I always kind of wanted to make a podcast. And then, you know, I was listening to the morning shoot around with the boys, and
so good.
They're kind of like, we can't have Frick's picks and whatever and that kind of stuff. I'm like, perfect. There's one guy. And then, you know, Steve Toll, I've always like chatted him up. We always had a chat, and he has stories, man, that should be talked about. So, and then I just like, hey man, you coming on or what? And he goes, yeah, I guess so, Das. Like, you just kind of throw this at me. I have no choice. And I'm like, no, you don't have a choice. You're coming on.
How is that? It's once weekly. You're gonna do a podcast, right?
Yeah, it's a weekly podcast. It's a weekly podcast. We're interviewing the top NLL players, top people around the National Lacrosse League. You know,
nothing less.
No, man. We're not here to play nice. You know, we're here to shake the sport. Loose Mesh is like a player-driven first podcast. No filter, no corporate BS, no media band BS. Built by the boys for the boys. For every fan who's tired of the watered down interviews and the cookie cutter coverage, man.
It gets old, don't it? It gets very old and boring.
It's old and it's boring. Like this, like, you know, your show here itself. It's not cookie cutter. It's to the point, and we love it. We love it a lot. So I appreciate what you do for the show.
Well, you too, because like I think like there's value in certain. I won't name names, but certain podcasts that are just getting the fun, like, you know, good-hearted stuff. But if everyone does that, it's like, well, that's come on now. Like I like to, obviously I have fun on my show. I like to give, you know, some big takes, but you guys are going to tell the backstory and the locker room stuff. It all creates a dynamic that we all can coexist. And again, shout out to was it Jake Elliott who mentioned a bunch of the stuff. I think we all should coexist and like embrace what each one is doing. But like you said, like we do need a little bit of you know, sometimes.
No, I mean, exactly. You know, Jake Elliott talks about lacrosse, and he does a good job about it, and he goes in a different way that we're doing.
Correct.
You know, you go in a different way that we're doing. Morning shoot around, they go in a different way than anyone else is going. Right. So like there's all these different podcasts, but all the different podcasts bring a different value to the sport. And that's the biggest part. If you have the same kind of stuff over and over, you're not going to be able to grow, because I don't want to listen to the same story that someone else just told a week ago. I want to listen to new stories. And in lacrosse field, there's so many stories that haven't hit the airwaves. Like, we always hear the airwaves of the NBA, the NHL, and all those type of stories.
Everything about it.
It's crazy, the amount, like Spit and Chicklets, the amount of stories that they come out with.
That's what I'm saying.
It's disgusting. I'm telling you, if half the stories in the NL would come out, Spit and Chicklets would look dumb.
Don't be scared of it, boys. We're talking about only NLL players, of course. It's fine.
That's right. And
there are some things that are going to be left not under the rug, but just left because it's not like, okay, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it is good. The fun stuff.
I mean, you kind of heard it in episode 1 of I recommend you go and listen to Loose Match, the podcast on episode 1. We did talk to Mitch Jones about when he got suspended from the WLA and the Queen's Park ghost of how someone locked up a couple referees in the Mann Cup. There's a couple stories like that where it's just like, not a lot of people know about those, man. And those are the stories that, I know I love listening to. So I think other people are going to love listening to.
People relate when they realize, and it's like bittersweet because, and I don't want to harp on this forever, but it's bittersweet because this league is not big yet. And so there's a lot of the everyday bro stories that other leagues may not have. They're not pampered billionaires here. They are fighting their firefighters and mechanics, no offense, but to fight their way up. This is the everyday people. We need that to be told. I like that.
100%.
All right. You said you're recording the next episode today?
Yeah, today. We're recording it today.
I like that. If your Wi-Fi holds up, then Frick's in trouble. Okay, so you mentioned, I believe in episode 1, about a junior A news.
Yeah.
I don't know the words that you said, but can you explain that to fans like myself who maybe they are coming onto the NLL recently and they hear about all this junior A, senior B, junior Z stuff? What is that and why does it matter to you guys up north?
It's pretty much the principle of lacrosse here up in Canada. Think of junior A of the NCAA of lacrosse for box lacrosse, okay? Except everyone's tougher, everyone hits harder.
Love it.
And no one's afraid to chirp, and no one is afraid to have some school that's going to come down after something hits the floor. You just never know what you're going to see any day of the week in these junior A leagues. It's the Canadian pipeline for every NLL star. Coquitlam, Orangeville, Whitby, Victoria. There's a couple guys now coming from Alberta. That's good growth. There's going to be even more couple guys that's coming from other places just with the expansion of the league. I look into Ontario. Can Carleton Green Gals come back? They had one heck of a run winning Minto Cups. They were the principal before Orangeville and Whitby was. So can they come back to the fold? Red Deer, who's between halfway in Calgary, what I'm being told is they're going to get a team. It's when they're going to get a team. I don't think they're going to get a team in this upcoming season, box season, but they'll get a team by 2027.
Next 5 years. Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
But again, I kind of released the news yesterday. Right. There is going to be another team in Canada. In Canada, there's a couple teams that are coming down the pipeline. One's a senior team and one's a junior A team. So the junior A team, I'm still trying to let's try to get it out there, nudge, nudge, budge, budge. But some people like to use tight lips and not sink ships. But I like loose lips, sink ships.
Oh,
create storylines.
That's right. Loose lips create life. Anyways, that's horrible.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So you're saying with junior A, and I know you talk about a lot of cities and stuff too. Yeah. Is senior stuff, is that the NLL age players? So is it junior A is the top of the line college level age players?
Yeah, there's a couple college a couple college kids that are playing in the senior routes just
Okay.
because the age. So junior goes from 16 to 21, and then senior
Junior A
goes
does?
junior, just junior.
Okay, guys.
And several, and then there's from senior goes from 22 all the way up until whenever you want to leave. I mean, Joe Hall played up until, I don't know, man. That guy felt like he was a century years old by the time he hung up the gloves. So it's like, it's going to get better. It's going to get more. But I mean, I'll go back to it. NLL will go to 30 games, and when they do, they'll move to the summer league. It's unstoppable.
That'd be nice.
You can't stop it. So the junior leagues and the senior leagues, you will kind of see them how they shape up until, I hate using the term, but like the AHL of the world or the CHL, like WHL of hockey of the world, where, you know, those are the growth for those leagues. That's where lacrosse is going to go. It has to happen.
I mean, the thing for me is that I mean, we're doing this on air, might as well. I'm like, I've heard.
Come on,
like,
Mike. Speak the truth. The people like the truth, man.
Well, it's like people like they'll talk about, you know, more teams. Obviously, that's with more money, but like, it's so blatantly obvious, especially with Major League Soccer getting bigger, especially down here. You have to go this summer. Why wouldn't you? And it might actually help the PLL somehow.
Yeah, and like I have had conversations over in the PLL just to try to like see what's going on. You get their side of the story, because when you talk about any story, you have to release both sides. Okay, so with the NLL knowing that they wanting to move the summer, okay, what is the PLL thinking of right now? Well, right now they're thinking of, hey, we want to get out of the hot summer months, because it's too much for the players. The players voiced that already.
They play outdoors. That's correct. That's right.
Yeah, so they want to get out of that. You know, if we get to cooler markets, play in the cooler markets for the time being, you know, probably play in the hotter markets. Well, you know, it's January to, you know, April. Maybe that's the best bet for lacrosse. That way we're out of, you know, we're out of the heat when the heat hits, and then we're inside of buildings where there's AC.
We don't just here, but do we know if the NLL is pursuing the summer? Because I would like to think it, but it's like sometimes you're like, what are they thinking? Like, we hear things, but like, do they really want this? Because I feel like if they do, it can happen, and it should happen.
I mean, Mike, like they can't even really schedule in some markets to get games. That's in.
What I'm saying, like, they're losing teams because of it. Yeah.
If they're looking to expand to 30 games, you're 15 home games, 15 away games. Mm-hmm. So like, where are you scheduling these extra games if you can barely get scheduling now?
Right. So I guess let's just hope. And again, I'll leave this conversation on this part here. Let's just hope that the next CBA in 5 years, or maybe 4. Let's just hope that one provides more light. But obviously the key is growing it right now. But I'll do the merchandise thing. Like, can we at least, you know, Brett Thru can talk to he's blue in the face by the next merch? God forbid, man. Otherwise, it's 2022. Unbelievable. Like, we gotta figure that stuff out and make the money. Anyways,
that's a difficult. You know, like I
Does
totally agree,
man.
Like, I want to wear merch, man. Like, I'm still wearing this Rush shirt that I got from 4 years ago.
Bro, if I wear one more Daily Dive piece of merch on this show or a stupid dress shirt, I'm going to lose my mind. God. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do Montana Lacrosse League.
Yeah.
The NLL stuff is coming.
For sure.
I mean, I said GM of Timber Tigers. How is are you involved with the Timber Tigers and is it GM?
Sure. Why
you heard it here first.
I might get in shit for this, but that's
who cares?
Yeah, but yeah, I took over the Timber Tigers after the year. You know, we made some pretty good trades, but I'll leave it at that. I don't want to take Cody's
that's not
Cody's fireworks. I don't want to get whipped, you know what I mean? Still the 50s in his age.
Oh jeez. He's like an old man. No, but what was your thoughts on Montana this past year? You were a ref. Did you do how many MLL games did you do most of them?
I did all of them, man. So I did all of them. So I wear probably 40 hats down there as much as city as much as anyone else. You
There are a
know,
lot of
those
people
guys
do
are
that.
just beauties, and unreal experience. You know,
Yes.
I was a referee. I did the goal horn. I did everything I possibly could do just to
There you
help
go.
them out. That's you know, this is what we need. We need stuff like this to pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who cares that the building's small and whatever?
Yeah,
It's
go
still
cry in the
up.
lake. Like, I don't care.
I'm sorry, but like
Where else is Montana playing box lacrosse? Ask me that
nowhere.
question. That's what I'm saying.
So like this league, if you're playing in this league, like it's way smaller, so you got to be more creative. Like,
Correct. More
tell
precise.
me another way to not to use someone's creative mind of playing the sport than just playing the ordinary game in a hockey arena facility.
Yes. And I'm not saying that Jake Nason would not be great, but if that's his first box experience,
Yeah,
he almost like has to be physical right away.
like
even
there's this much on that turf right now. There's this much of a gap from Jake Naso at the faceoff dot. That's how much of an indent that he put into the turf. Like
he was
he destroyed that turf, man.
What a
Destroyed
story,
it.
man. But again, like I think like if there was, I know it's like box fields are still smaller than fields, but like they are still bigger than what that was. And you have to be physical right away in Montana. There is no hiding in the corner. Montana is right in your face constantly.
Yeah.
It's fine.
100%. 100%.
Hey, show me the farm league in the U.S., and then we can start arguing about the Montana Lacrosse League field size. Come on. And get 4 grade
I love it. I love it.
Now, let's talk National Lacrosse League.
Yeah.
Okay?
What you got?
From see, he seems fine if he's asking for this.
Oh.
We'll exclude the Timber Tigers for now. Can the Crusaders run it back again? So like we have to, because if you're affiliated, we can't do that.
I mean, it's like people not ranking Buffalo in the top 5. Like they're back-to-back champions. You have to rank them up there. Rockhoppers, they got to be up there. But do you know who also flips into that seat? The Timber Tigers. I'm coming after the number 1 spot. It's all.
You're not scared of sled dogs? Don't answer that.
I'm not scared. Nothing, man. Nothing. Bring it to me. Design it. Let's go.
Fair enough. Who has the best logo in the league?
Best logo in the league.
I think it's the Jackalopes. But I think Timber Tigers and Jackalopes are right there, though.
I'm not a big fan of the
yellow whatever, blue. Dude. What is it with you guys, man? I love that stuff.
Give me the little chipmunk, man.
Fair.
We're chippy, but we're going to get the job done every single day of the week.
Yeah, I talked to a person on the Jackalopes, and I thought he would love it. He did not. Like, how do you not like the highlighter yellow? It's unique. What are we doing? All right, now see the National Lacrosse League talk. My bad. Okay. Before we get to this, are you on Loose Mesh? Are y'all going to do a season preview of sorts?
We'll do a little bit of a season preview, but my mind and then everything.
We're coming out the tent.
everything kind of like talks. Like at the end of the day, my mind switches from who's going to win it every single day of the week. Like after I go and see what's going on, I don't know, man. Like my surprise, like not a really surprise to me, but I think some people is what the San Diego did to Vancouver.
Oh, like, you mean made Del Bianco look lost? No one. I'm just gonna say it now. I'll be the first to say it on the air.
Yeah, like
that's scary.
I'm not really like concerned with it at all because with them because man, they're bringing in guys that are two-way players that want to play both sides of the floor, and that's where the game's going.
Or San Diego?
Yeah, no, San Diego.
Okay, San Diego. Okay.
You saw it, right? You saw it with Sask last year. They're playing on both sides of the floor. Jake Boudreau, what a guy. What a stud. He's a stud, man.
I've liked
Give that guy a stud muffin and put him up on the top shelf.
Correct. See, I mean, I'll put it this way. For people that want to say it's just preseason, you try telling Kermit Olofsky to his face losing 17-11 is just preseason. That's what he says. Here. My blasted players on the air.
Yeah.
Good. He's good. That's how he coaches, but I'm just saying.
He didn't really like how getting lost. Did you see the interview, man? He was pissed off. He goes, "We got to play better. We got to play better. We got to be in the trenches more. We can't just like show up and understand that we're just going to win the league because everyone says we're the best." Well, guess what? Everyone else thinks that they're best. They want to come down there for you, and they're going to try to take you out.
Correct. So I was going to ask you, is San Diego your surprise team? Are you willing to jump on that?
Yeah, San Diego.
Is Rick Leary back, or like, are we still? I know we're still fighting fires. Get it? But like,
Yeah.
Is he going to start the season, or do we not know?
He will start the season for sure.
Okay.
Next week, San Diego plays Las Vegas in the preseason action.
Okay.
So like we'll see. I'm kind of interested of where they go with San Diego. They have 3 young goalies there.
Redlick is MLL alum, for the record.
Redlick, and then we also have Dunkerley. Do they keep all 3, like, or do they ship one out? And I don't know, man. I'm not keeping Steve Fryer on my books any day of the week, but that is an option, I guess.
I mean, it's possible. I feel like if Rick Leary starts, obviously the whole year, I still think they missed the playoffs in my mind. I mean, I got to roll with my prediction, but I still feel like, I don't know. I feel like some of those teams are like how effective San Diego have always been right there, but can you always keep trying to contend without contending before falling flat on your face for a year? I don't know. Like, Rick Leary, is he going to, he's like the Brett Dobson right now. Is he going to take that massive step, or are we going to keep on waiting another year?
I don't know, man. I have a different take on like Brett Dobson and Big Rig, but like the 2 guys are not hurting their team whatsoever.
That's fair.
Like,
but they're
play
not
better defense. Play better.
That's true.
Play better offense. Score more goals in the playoffs than 4. Like, I don't care if it's hard. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Score goals, man. You're paid to do that. As an offense in the playoffs last year, you failed your job. You failed your job before. Like, we should never have a game that ends 5-4 in the playoffs. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Like, what year is this? Jeez, check your watches. My goodness.
What are we playing here, man? U15 lacrosse or U13?
Yeah.
Like, this is the NLL, man. Give us 11 goals per game. Let's go.
I like this. Kai the goalie child. Sweet future Swarm, a legend right there. So, do you have like an MVP? I know you're biased for Mitch Jones right now because he's an episode 1 guest. I don't know how that can feel, man. It hurts. So, do I want to say
Jones?
I mean, if Jack Hughes does not play, is it Mitch Jones? Or can Mitch Jones step up and take the MVP if they make the playoffs?
No question, man. Look what he did to look what he did with Philly, man.
And now he doesn't have Joe Rez.
In the last 2 years, though, like he got.
And now he doesn't have a sidekick.
Fraser, he got Webster, Patras. Like, go down the list, man. Our teams. The thing is, our teams are going to be able to keep up with Las Vegas. You know what I'm doing? I'm smashing the over for the next 4 weeks straight. Every single game in the first 4 weeks, I'm hitting the over in the Las Vegas game.
I actually like that.
That's
because
easy money. Easy money. Give it to me.
I like that. Pat McGraw might be sleeping because he was celebrating the Grey Cup last night, but I do like that a lot.
Baby.
Chances that I know saying Del Bianco wins MVP is like kind of like, well, can the Bandits 4P? Well, duh. Give me a reason that Christian Del Bianco can be better than the best offensive player. Because I don't think people realize the roster in Vancouver has got to matter. I know I did with showing on. No one wants to listen in my direction. I'm telling you now, if we're going to say Del Bianco's MVP hopes, the roster's got to fail him sometimes. You can't have it both ways.
No, 100%. I think, surprise MVP.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Ryan Smith, man. The way he did in the Man Cup this year, that's just can he break 100 points this season? Maybe. The offense looks pretty good over there in Rochester, and that's kind of sleeper, man. Like Zed Williams, Ryan Smith, Ryan Launchbury, Connor Fields.
It's a lot of people. They added the name. They added everyone's favorite teammates, but the guy no one wants to play against, Nathan Grennan.
Yeah, I mean,
I
like
tell
that guy
he-
too, man. That
and
guy.
He
Like-
can also score. That's the best part. Like, he will set a screen to get your best defender out of the game by pissing him off with a penalty,
Yeah.
and he'll also score a goal anyways. Like,
Yeah, like, Cody's listening here. So if you ask Cody what offensive player that every team needs in the entire league, and that's Clark Walter. Well, guess what? Rochester just got one guy here in Grennan. Like,
so
this
I don't know if
guy
you heard
is a
Cody
glue
what he
guy.
said about Grennan a week ago.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's still on like kind of pissing him off, but we can't ask him about Grennan yet.
yeah. It's
Still
a piss.
simmering.
It's a piss off, man. It's a piss off. Like, you shouldn't. It's preseason. Why are you trying to chop some dude's head with your elbow off?
But like Cody did
figure it
mention, did the Rush not jump him in return? You know,
That's why I liked it when they picked up Liam Verge. Like, that's another
Ooh.
guy, like, should be able to provide that little nastiness. You
Okay.
kind of saw it in the PLL this year for PLL players, fans, sorry, but can he be the guy that steps up and provides more of the nastiness for Sask? That's to be determined. I haven't been. I know a lot of people haven't been impressed with Verge lately.
Oh.
I'm definitely not. I'm definitely on that train. I haven't been impressed.
Wow. Well, it takes time. It takes time. So you say sleeper MVP with Ryan Smith. Well, that was a certified Ryan Smith moment. Thank you for that, sir.
Of course.
I know you said your sleeper team might be like San Diego.
Yeah.
Who wins it? I already told you. People don't realize this. I've told two people who I think wins it all.
Yeah.
Without giving that information away to the people, because I'm not going to. And I hope you don't. Who do you think wins it all? Like if I put something to your head right now, you gotta make an answer, or give me 20, like whatever. Who wins it?
Okay. I don't like. This is a hot one off the press for you, Mike, but I think it has to be talked about. Like, I don't think Buffalo is going to be there because Vince is 43 years old. Okay.
Yeah,
If he
you
gets
wonder.
hurt, there's no goalie behind him in Buffalo right now that can rise to the occasion. Sognosh is too long. My opinion, Konstantopoulos, I don't know if he's an
I don't
NL
know.
goalie, man. Like, you have to be able to move.
If he was an NLL goalie, I think Matt Vince has an easier time retiring. I could be
Yeah.
wrong,
What?
but if he's really
Exactly.
good, I don't know.
Exactly. Who wins it? With a gun to my
People talk
head.
about this? I guess you said it changes every day because it's changed in my head a couple times too.
I mean, Vancouver has to show up for once, and in the preseason, I don't care. But if your goal is to make the NLL final and to win the whole thing, show up every single day of the week. You failed the first job, like
That was bad.
maybe show up the first game in the preseason and go out there and show to everyone that, hey, this is our time, and pack the bus. We're winning the whole thing. They failed it. They didn't do the job. You
That
know?
was their first one.
Yeah, well, that was their
That's-
first preseason, man.
that's brutal.
It's a bad showing. It's terrible.
Especially when you know it's being broadcasted on the national airwaves of NLL Plus. I'm sorry, but no, it's true. Like, is this one of those leagues? And I know you know players, but is this one of those leagues where you have to be extra careful with being complacent because you were not a millionaire yet, or do you think it helps you more?
I don't know, man. They're bringing back a lot of guys from the 2019, so they do have, some glue in there for sure. But
do you think isn't there like kind of a blueprint though? Like, can we watch the old games?
well, there's some changes, right, with Keegan Ball and Owen Grant and Reed Browering. So there's
How they kept them is beyond me, by the way. I want to see every
Let Kurt
transaction
Fleece, man.
in Vancouver right now, man.
Let Kurt
I want to
Fleece.
see how and they lost nobody, man. Absolutely no
Hey.
one left that team.
They're, the prospect that they left up, not prospect anymore, but the guy that went to Calgary, he's pretty dang good. So, I mean, they got a bunch of picks in that trade with Del Bianco too. So it's not like Calgary didn't get anything. They didn't get a lot for Del Bianco.
They got their
For
red
sure.
uniform back, but I don't think that's applies to Vancouver.
Did you see where Curtis Dixon has just shorts like rolled up? I'm like, can we not order the guy proper sizes, man? I'm
How
sorry.
about the Oshawa Firewolves? Right flat. God bless them, but that poor girl, Prima, whatever, is talking to Dyson Williams in Oshawa, bragging about the first preseason game in Oshawa. It has an AFW on the shorts. We couldn't order anything that's in Oshawa for the star player.
I mean,
He doesn't have anything he
you would
wear.
hope, right? You would
Oh my
hope.
lord!
Yeah,
At least
for
wear
sure.
black gym shorts while you're doing that, man.
For sure.
I was not happy. I don't. And again, with the way the merch is going, I don't know if we're going to have anything by the time it comes.
We'll wear pennies by the end of the year.
Oh, jeez. Yoga pants. Hey, you want to sell the league, man? Anyways, unboxed.
Yes.
How close are you to Edmonton? I know you said growing the game, Alberta area. How close are you to that barn that they're going to play in?
I'm within half hour, man. Like,
wow, you lucky schmuck.
I live just outside of Edmonton.
You're going then to that game? Or gonna...
Obviously, I'm gonna go to the game.
Media though, you gotta get media. You don't gotta pay for tickets. You're good.
Hopefully.
No, you'll be good.
Crude, hit your boy up, you know.
No, just email me, say, hey, can I get a media pass? It's not hard.
Listen, this one hits me at a different, like I love that they're coming back, and it hits me at a different. It's like almost personal to me.
Okay.
It pisses me off because the way that they scheduled this. Why are you scheduling a game in Edmonton at the same time when minor hockey? So minor hockey is being played. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the biggest tournament of all of Edmonton minor hockey. Okay, every team plays into it. Like, you couldn't figure that out. Like, schedule around with it, man. Yeah. Patty, how's it going, Patty, man?
Good morning, Pat. How's the Grey Cup? How's the Grey Cup?
The Grey Cup? Better than NFL. Better than NFL. 3 towns or better.
Oh, jeez.
Keep it the same. But anyhow, like, they scheduled it right around when Edmonton minor hockey was like right on. It took me literally an hour to figure that out for what's going on in hockey during the time of why tickets are not being sold. Yeah. As Brett Fruit said, there's a bunch of tickets that get sold. But
according to him, God forbid, come on, man.
I mean, I've looked through the numbers. It's about 30% of the lower bowl of Rogers Place that's sold. But we've got to get to a sellout. Yes. And then from the conversations that I have with a bunch of people, and then around Edmonton is like, Doss, like we want to go, but we don't know where our kid's going to be playing for minor hockey, so we can't really give up that to go and watch a game.
Wait, so what you just said, I would put here where, like, to really emphasize what you just said. Yeah. Their whole goal is to grow the game in Edmonton, and you said a person might not go because their kid who might be interested in lacrosse is playing what again? Hockey. At the same time? What the heck?
Yeah.
The jokes write themselves.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
You're welcome.
Fricks. What's going on, Fricks?
Boys.
This is so stupid.
Boys. How are we now?
This is so dumb.
We're taking over your show, Mike.
Is it a loose mesh hat or not yet?
Not yet.
This is Dirty Birds, baby. Dirty Birds, Black, ATL.
Okay.
So,
it is ATL.
ATL, yeah. We're on the plane coming back from Virginia. Big tournament win for the 34 National League squads. Snaps.
Okay.
And this guy gets on the plane, and I'm wearing my Team 23 hat because, I'm always repping Team 23. And he looks at me, he goes, "That's a nice hat." And I look at him, I go, "You know what, fella, like yours isn't the worst either, right?" And we just kind of eyes lock up and we go, switcheroo, here we go.
Oh, geez. Did y'all change underwear too?
Well, yeah, like I was wearing my banana hammock, but,
Oh.
Hey, Mike, make sure you congratulate that guy. He won a championship, man, over the past weekend. Frick, what's going on over there?
Just living the dream, man.
This all do.
Waking up in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. I haven't even had a morning chew yet, right? So let's go.
What is the age range for those? Now I see Kai the goalie commenting about Dirty Birds.
Yeah, Kai's a legend down here, apparently. Hey, all the young lads talk about that fella.
He's
apparently just a rocket in the cage, too. I rock I do 33, 34, so that's what, like U12,
cool.
U10, something along those lines. But
You don't even know the age of the kids?
No, God, no. I just show up and coach, baby. Win ships, show up and coach, win ships.
Oh man, all this. Okay, that's good. So, what made you want to join the Dawson train today?
I love my boy Doss, right? We have a good time. I just wanted to make sure you were treating him right. I just wanted to, don't bully him. No clickbait, none of that. No pissing off Ted Thompson today. None of that, right? Let's just have a little bit of fun. Put smiles on everybody's faces. Live a little bit of the frick life, and hey, let's go.
By the way, if you stay where you are now, the second episode should be really flawless on Wi-Fi.
You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Shut up.
Junior Steve Toll over here.
Oh yeah,
man.
right.
Steve Toll was in and out as well, man. You could barely hear him half the time.
No, yeah. See, he's a one-story kind of fella, right? He only tells it the way that it works for him.
Oh, that's brutal. I'll just let the guy be here to defend himself, Rick.
No, you got to tear him down when he's not around. He's probably at work somewhere too, so he won't even hear this. It's perfect.
Hey, Frick. Did you see Del Bianco getting shot every which way in the preseason game?
I didn't know that. I can't listen to that color. I can't listen to that color commentary.
Oh my Lord!
As soon as I heard it on, I just turned it right off.
You can just mute the TV, my guy.
Great, Fricky's going to bed. It was a long day on Saturday. Fricky went and hit the crap.
To be fair, you are on the East Coast right now, so I see your point on that. I get that.
Yeah. No, come on, let's call a spade here. It's exhibition. None of this shit matters. Talk to me November 29th, the Toronto Rock, enter the TCC and take on the Oshawa Firewolves.
Alabama, call them Alabama Firewolves.
I almost did call them the Alabama Firewolves. Yeah, I don't know.
At this point, I don't even know.
I'm a 2 coffee guy, and I've only had one so far. So we gotta get.
He says, "Tell your dirty birds the deep South Thrashers say what's up."
Kai, I'm not a dirty bird guy, man. I just like the hat. You want to send me some Thrashers hats? Let's go. Nashville Elite, baby. Nashville
swap
Elite.
merch. Where is it snowing? Like, where are you at,
buddy? It's like I'm going golfing later today. Look at this. We call this the Frick Mahal.
Dawson, I'm so sorry, man.
Hey, man, it's all good. Frick's my boy, man. We love to see all the time.
It's 5:48 in the morning where Dolphin's at right now, correct?
Yeah.
He's fine. This kid's a weapon. He's fine.
I live on 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep, man. Every day.
He messaged me the other day, and I was in Virginia, and it was like 6:35. And I messaged him back, and I'm sorry if nobody likes to swear, but I was like, what the fuck are you doing awake right now? It's 3:30 in the morning. Jesus Christ. And he goes to me, I don't ever sleep, Fricky.
Fricky.
I used to be like that too.
Oh, my Lord. Dawson just wakes up and says, I gotta write a story. Hey, Dawson, what's next for you, man? Like, what's on the table?
Man. What's not on the table, man?
Okay.
We're doing everything. We're coming and taking over. That's what Frick and I do. We take over Twitter. We take over anything that we can get our hands on. That's what's coming.
When is the loose match merch? We're gonna wait for that. We're gonna fire that up pretty quickly.
I don't know. We'll see.
Y'all might beat the NLL at this point.
We'll see. We'll definitely not go with Castor though. That's for sure.
You're just taking shots at everybody lately, Mikey. I love it, man. Just shoot from the hip.
Pew 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 pew. Well, I'm just from the hip. Like, if you guys, how many times are we going to hear about the next merch store, man? I can't stand it.
All of the times. They're just keeping us on our toes. Greggy, my boy, what's going on, Greggy?
Tickling me, man.
Greggy's still in one probably from winning.
He's still drinking the Grey Cup stuff.
those Saskatchewan boys really know how to treat Greggy. He's probably just shaking right now.
Okay. Dawson, I appreciate you, man.
Of course, buddy. Of course. Anytime.
Rick, thanks for the big surprise from my boy over here.
No problem, Doss. Hey, we'll see you later tonight, kiddo.
See you, buddy.
Awesome.
See you later tonight.
Frick is cool, man.
Of course, cool. Yeah, he's cool.
But Dawson,
he's a good man. He's a good man.
It is cool. I appreciate you, Dawson, though, for all the work you do on Loose Mesh.
Of course, of course.
I hope they sell a board in Edmonton. We can obviously do our part to help. Have you made that code you were telling me about you were going to do, or not yet?
Not yet. You know, I've been working on with so much stuff with Loose Mesh and trying to get that all organized, but you know, that's on one of my top priorities when I get home, because as Cool Bet likes to say, you need boots on the streets, and screw it. I'm just going to be the boots on the streets for the NL, because I'm sick and tired of this game not expanding and not getting bigger. It hurts me, man. It hurts. It's disgusting. 2015, you know, a team leaves after they win a title.
That's nuts.
It's been 10 years since they've been back, man. Like, I think, man.
Tell the people to get out there, man. Tell them there's like $1 beers probably.
Oh, hey, Vegas is doing it. A lot of them support. They're going over there, man. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm doing $1 beers though in Vegas, man. Like,
well, if you're an Uber, like, sign up now. If you're an Uber driver, get out there, man. Every home game, we need a ride home.
That's right. That's right.
Uber should also be a sponsor of that whole $1 beer thing.
Oh,
I feel like that would be like a nice way to like kind of make people like not wonder as much how they get home.
Maybe to the piss tank. Maybe
walking home might end in sidewalk failure anyway, so that's what it is.
100%.
Are you going to sleep now?
No, man. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna enjoy the big, beautiful land of the USA of Donald Trumpville, and
all that.
Enjoy Hawaii.
And we're all taking shots today. Thanks,
Drink
man.
some pineapple juice and, you know, just hang out on the beach. Man, maybe.
I like coconut.
We'll see.
Thank you, Dawson.
Maybe go to see the volcano that's supposed to be like popping off.
Yeah, please explode.
In the next couple of days.
That'd be nice.
That thing is supposed to explode while I'm here, man. I just found that out this morning. I'm like,
yeah, thanks, guys.
That's interesting.
And who did you fly with? Thanks a lot, WestJet. Idiots. Should have had a volcano hazard or something on my ticket. Oh, that's a shit.
The best turf in the National Lacrosse League, eh?
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't think you can. You can't not smile when you say that.
Unbelievable, man. Thank you, Dawson.
It's better in person. I'll say that.
What are we doing? This is not a political show. What are we doing here?
Freedom fries.
What are freedom fries?
Hey, fries are better. I had McDonald's yesterday, and Canadian
First time?
McDonald's. Yeah, in the U.S. Canadian fries, Canadian McDonald's is better than U.S. McDonald's.
Have a good day, Dawson. Have a good one. Unbelievable. The pride on this show. Okay, well, that was fun. When we come back, though, I've still got one more segment. I'm running out of time. I'm kidding. When we come back, I'm going to unveil my 8th ranked team. You don't want to miss it. This is Daily Live.
You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Who doesn't love an impromptu guest? I do. Kai the goalie continues the banter by saying, I had both Canada. Food has no flavor. Yes, sir, they do not. Correct. He gets a Mario coin. Okay. My 8th ranked team, Are you ready, folks? It is going to be, what a tease I am. This is correct. Correct. I like that. Why was his logo not showing up? That was weird. Anyways, his logo's an M, but you get it. I think Vegas makes the playoffs. I have them over Colorado. I have them over Ottawa. I have them one game over Halifax. It is what it is. And again, I did the tiebreakers here. I think Vegas makes the playoffs. I know it's kind of like, well, duh, we were going to because they haven't made your list yet. But I think they are the 8th seed. I believe they're going to, let's say, have a very awesome first-round matchup because obviously the 8th seed plays the 1 seed. So we'll get to that next Wednesday, like I said before. I think Mitch Jones, like Dawson said, could have a really awesome season. I do think Chase Frazier is going to have a really awesome season. Chris Cloutier could be a dark horse. How much better does Adam Poitras get? I hope that's a food show now. I hope that the coaching staff makes the correct decision on goalie. And again, no one knows what that correct decision is. But whether it is a trade for God knows who, whether it is the veteran Alex Bouquet, whether it is the opposite direction, the 18-year-old Caleb Kahn, or is it Landon Cowles and Justin Getty, whoever it is, Vegas fans and Henderson fans specifically, you're just hoping they make the right decision. And like Dawson said, you're hoping they score a bunch of goals. Because Vegas, if they can score a bunch and their goalie is even just a little bit good, it feels like they could win 8, 9, maybe 10 games. I think this team's regular season ceiling is 10 or 11 games. I don't think they get higher than that, but I think that 7 to 10, 11 range is about where they'll be because there's too much talent. So again, I don't think they have a bad season, even though 8-10 is technically a losing record. Well, it is a losing record. I just think that Vegas does enough and gets themselves a date with the number 1 seed. So that'll be fun. And of course, I didn't even get to ask Dawson this, but you've got the easy schedule. Less travel, less good teams that you're playing based on last year's standings. I think Vegas sneaks through. And again, it's going to be a tiebreaker because as I told you guys before, I did the tiebreaker, and I will unveil this now. I think I may have unveiled this last week, but just to reiterate and emphasize what I had last week, the record of Vegas is 8-10 for me. I had obviously the Mammoth at 8-10, and they were my 9 seed. The team I will reveal tomorrow also has an 8-10 record for me. But yeah, that's how we're shaping up so far. Vegas is in my playoffs as the number 8 seed. We will do more tomorrow on the 7 seed. I want to let you know that something is ticking down on November 28th. Remember, that is the first day of the NLL season. It's next Friday. And we just want to let you know something is on the horizon. The clock is ticking. But thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. That was a lot to take in for this episode. But it's Daily Diving. I don't know how I keep doing this. I told myself we're going to do 30 to 40-minute episodes. If it lasts an hour, which it seems like it's been doing a lot, I'm all for it. Tomorrow we have an awesome guest on the show. Stay tuned for that. This has been, see? This is how low this show has fallen today. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. This has been Daily Dive. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Goodbye. What voice was that?